Hey Libra, welcome to your tarot love reading. Before I start drawing a card for you, I got a great announcement for you, Libra. Coming up here in January, we're going to launch the first connection extravaganza. It's going to be put on by all of us ultimate life coaches. And I could guarantee, Libra, that when we launch the ads for connection extravaganza, that all the available tickets for it will probably be sold in that first day. So when you see the ads being launched for the connection extravaganza, I strongly encourage you to buy a ticket for it sooner than later, because you might miss out on the opportunity altogether. Because we're already showing a lot of strong interest in it, and it's more than we have available. So that's why I'm saying buy your tickets now instead of holding out. Because if you hold out, you may not get an opportunity to be part of it. So with that being said, Libra, I'm going to start drawing cards for you. Because I know you wanted to know more about your person, right? That's why you watch tarot. It's find out about your person, right? And I can see why. Libra. What's going on? Did you have some harsh words exchanged with your person because you're so passionate about them? We could dive deeper into that. And you're showing up in your own reading too, Libra. Huh. I'll dive deeper into this, Libra, but Libra, you're not more important than your person. That's what caused it off in the first place, is your spiritual ego, so to speak. Your spiritual ego caused separation. It was your spiritual ego that caused separation, Libra. It wasn't anything else but that. And you have to take ownership of that, Libra. You have to take ownership of that. And as soon as you do, it will draw your masculine into you. If you're going to put a label on that, it will draw a person more into you when you actually take ownership of it. Yeah, you are valuable. You highly value yourself, right? You prize yourself. You're probably full of a lot of, where you're going to put, spiritual knowledge. You studied a lot. You know a lot about yourself and how spiritual you are. In fact, that's probably what caused your separation in the first place. It's what I called before, right? Your spiritual ego. Ego can operate in many different ways, Libra. And you might have put a lot of effort into your spirituality, so to speak. But just because you view yourself, this has come from ego's perspective, just because you view yourself that way, doesn't mean that other people view yourself that way. Because it's from ego's perspective, and your ego is only you, not everybody else. Your ego is only you, not everybody else. So your ego doesn't even know about what's going on with everybody else. It's only your perception. And perceptions are deceptions to begin with. Perceptions are deceptions to begin with because it comes from your ego. Since your ego doesn't know what's going on outside of you, it just throws darts of what's going on out there. That's what's causing the separation. That's what caused it off in the first place. Is your perception. Your perception caused this off in the first place. That's why it's in reverse. You're the one that caused this. You're the one that caused this, Libra. And you have to take ownership of that. That's why this is mirroring it. Because you're going to have to find out what you have to do internally to rectify this. To have that new beginning with your person. Because right now, he's not really in your life, but you're hoping that he will be. That's why he's only energetically there. He's not in his true form there. And you're really wishing to have a 10 of cups that you always feel with him when you're with him. But right now, you feel like he's going away from you. He's going this way, right? He's not heading towards you. He's heading away from you. That's how you feel. Because that's your perception of your ego. That's your perception of your ego. But what's actually going on here It's because you two are so passionate about yourself that in this time of perceived separation, he's really focusing on what he has to do for himself so that he can have this again for you. Because when it's underneath him, it's how he really feels about you. When it's underneath him like this is how he really feels about you too. You both feel mutually about this about yourself. You both want this Ten of Cups for yourself. That's why there's so much passion between you two. But in this time, what I'm seeing in this time for yourself, Libra, you're meant to work on yourself to find out what you have to do for yourself so you can sustain this connection that you want with him, that you really want to share with him. What I'm seeing in this role is that you are going to have a new beginning here. But this new beginning is meant to take time for yourself. Time to take out for yourself to discover who you really are, Libra. You're taking time for yourself to discover who you really are. And that's why he's creating space is time for yourself. So this time for yourself so I can usher in a Ten of Cups that's sustainable. So you don't have to have these harsh exchanges take place here that cause this separation in the first place because you both are really passionate about yourself. You got too much into your masculine, both of you. Too much into your masculine energy. So that's showing a lack of balance. It's lack of balance. And your person is always going to mirror you. Your person is always going to mirror you. Sometimes you don't like what he's showing you about yourself. That's what caused the harsh words, is that you're not really liking what he mirrored back to you about yourself. So in this time of separation, work on yourself. That's what the time is for. Is to work on yourself. So when you come back, you can sustain this for yourself. But what are you doing in this time of separation, Libra? What are you doing in this time of separation? What are you doing for yourself, Libra? So you can sustain this connection, what you truly desire. What can you do for yourself, Libra, so that you can sustain this connection, which is your true desire? You have to do some inner work. That's what the High Priestess is really good about, right? If you really value yourself about like this, knowing that you're thinking that Akashic records are going to heal you, hell no, that's past experiences. That's past experiences. We're here now. We're here now. Akashic records are not going to heal you, Libra. Akashic records are not going to heal you. Those are past experiences. We're here now. What are you doing now by yourself? How are you going to heal those inner wounds now that cause those harsh words and emotions to be exchanged that caused the separation in the first place? So what are you going to do now? The Akashic records are not going to show you that. Those are past experiences. What are you going to do now, Libra? What are you doing now? If you don't know what to do now, I strongly encourage you to invest in both the Union Package and Master Program, because those two packages combined are everything that you need to rectify this for yourself, because you have a lot of inner work to do, but you have to learn how to do it properly. Because if you did it properly, you wouldn't have had those harsh words, because those harsh words come from within you. So those come from wounds. Those come from wounds. So you have to learn how to heal those wounds within you. A lot of them probably come from childhood. In fact, a lot of them even come before you were even born. So if you invest in the Union Package and Master Program, you also get a session of coaching with me. So first of all, invest in those two packages, because you have to start working on yourself properly so that you don't have these harsh exchanges that causes the separation that you're in right now. Because that's the way you're watching tarot. It's find out why it happened, right? But you have to take ownership. You have to take ownership, because when you do, he will too. Because he's just going to mirror you. So as soon as you take ownership, start doing the inner work so that you don't even have the energy within you to have harsh exchanges with your person, because your inner world is being reflected out in the outer world. So if you really want to have connection with your person, do that. Invest in the union package and the match program. Then when you do that, you have a coaching session with me too. But start there first, Libra. And you'll be amazed how much it transforms your life. Then when you transform your life, you're going to have a lasting connection with your person because you have it with yourself. So Libra, that's what I strongly encourage you to do. I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you there. Bye.